So technical design is one that we spend a lot of time on. At the end of the day, if you're designing for the wrong body shape, if you're not actually matching the consumers that are buying your product and you don't know their measurements, you're guessing, right? It's a lot of magic. So what we did is we created a platform called Body Block Insights. And now this platform sits on top of all of this body shape data that we've captured. It allows us to do studies of sizing constructs. It allows us to understand fit coverage. It allows us to develop grade rules and size constructs to maximize the fit opportunity, right? Which is a big thing. If you remember from the very second slide we talked about, 92% of people don't fit the garments as designed. So this allows us to study this data in mass to develop products that fit the garments as designed. Right? This is a really fantastic opportunity. So when we look a little bit deeper into this, right, we have this word that we're sort of, I guess, I don't know if we're coining it or not, but we use it a lot. It's called fit coverage, right? And so that basically looks at all the measurements in the garment. It looks at the nude body underneath them, and it says how many people fit within this garment strategy. So that would be your fit coverage, right? And so if you look over here, this is just an example of a fit coverage chart. Whatever size construct this is, covers about 14.5% of the population they want to sell to, right? The graphs on the bottom there are, you know, the differences of chest and waist and hips and thighs and, you know, whatever else, right? So just different primary measurements that we can look at. But we can look at this body in totality, right? So we understand now how these little cubes over here, which are the size, how they're correlating with this overall plot, right? Each plot is a body. And so that gives us a good understanding. And then it also tells us at every single size that we have in the size construct, how many people fit that size on average, right? So really good, interesting information. And furthermore, we can compare different size constructs, right? So again, like this study, it's kind of hard to see the data behind it on the screen, but you'll see the slides afterwards. There's like 500,000 bodies that are sitting behind this study right here, right? So the size construct that's the purple boxes, it's not very good. It covers about 3.7% of the population. What would surprise you is that that's not unique. Some of the largest companies in the world, that's the size construct they're using because that has been the standard, right? It's not good. We can do better. So we did a little tiny bit of work here, and we optimized that size construct, which is now the pink line, right? So now you see the pink cubes on that screen. Again, all the dots behind this thing are bodies. And those are the primary measurements that are going to dictate your patterns, right? They talk about your grade rules. They talk about everything else underneath it. And you're seeing that that is covering about 13.4% of the population. That's a 3.6% increase. It's huge. When you think about a 3.4 multiplier of your ability to cover the humans that you sell clothing to, that is a revelation in your business.